Structure of the Arduino demo sketch. It will start with a comment block which will provide the Arduino sketch name and some description. The first statement will be an include of the debounce function, which is in the debounce header file. I have stored it in a separate location, so I will be including the file path of the debounce header file. Some initialized global variables which are related to the digital I/O pins I'm using in my sketch. Then there will be a void setup function which will set up the pin mode of the used pins and set up the serial communication. The loop block will have two lines which are related to the push button debounce function and calling it, and then executing the Arduino sketch related code if the push button is truly pressed. This is the basic circuit setup that I will be using in the Arduino sketch. It is explained in one of my earlier videos, so please refer to it. It has one push button switch whose input is given to the digital pin number 2. I'm using 4 LEDs and one buzzer which are connected to digital pins D3 to D7, and these digital pins are configured as output in my Arduino sketch. The basic circuit setup related code in the Arduino sketch is in the beginning. You will see the include statement, then some integer variable setup. The number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 relate to the digital pin numbers which are used in the Arduino sketch. So digital pin number 2 is used as for the button pin, 3 for LED 1, 4 for LED 2, 5 for LED 3, 6 for LED 4 and 7 for the buzzer. They are all integer kind of variables. Then the setup function is coded, and this setup function runs once on board power on. The first statement is related to establishing the serial communication, and then the pin modes of the digital I/O pins are configured. The button pin is set up as input, whereas all the LED pins and the buzzer pin is set up as output. It will wait in the setup function until the serial port connected to the PC is ready for serial communication. There is a small while loop which is created there with a delay in terms of microseconds, and it will continue to execute this loop until the serial communication is established. This is the sketch for the Arduino demo for control structure break statement. In this sketch, on a button press, I will be using a for loop to select 20 times a random number between 0 and 10. Then if a random number selected is 7, then the buzzer will beep and I will restart the for loop statement again to select a random number 20 times again. Okay, this is done using a break statement. Okay, so basically I'm resetting. I don't want to continue with the for loop further. And then else if a random number selected by the Arduino board is not number 7, then the number is printed to the serial monitor and the LEDs blink once on the board, and then I continue choosing another random number. So the for loop continues. So basically on this step a break statement is used to break the for loop. So in this sketch, the very first thing I do is call my debounce header file to use the debounce function. These integers are set for the digital I/O pins on the Arduino board, for the button pin and the LEDs and the buzzer. The setup function runs once and is used to set up the serial communication and configure all the GPIO or the digital I/O pins on my Arduino board. The button pin is the input pin, the LED and the buzzer are the output pins. I'm staying in this while loop until the serial communication is established between the Arduino board and the PC. This is a inbuilt function in Arduino library. It is a random seed, and you basically, if analog input pin 0 is unconnected, a random analog noise will cause the call to random seed to generate a different seed number each time the sketch runs. The random seed will then shuffle the random function. What I've observed is if I don't use this, every time my board will generate the same sequence of random numbers and will stop at the same time. Like my lucky number 7, right, will be reached exactly, say if it's the 4th time or 5th time, every time it will repeat. The sequence of random numbers generated will also repeat. So I found to bring in true randomness, I have to use this function. Then going into the loop function which executes continuously. Basically I set my integer I equal to 0. Then using a debounce function, I want to determine if the button is truly pressed, a push button is truly pressed on my Arduino's basic circuitry. If the button is truly pressed, then I execute this loop. Okay, so what I'm doing is I am going to count or going to go through this for loop 20 times. I is equal to 0. The loop will repeat when the until the value of I is less than 20, and the value of I will increment each time. I generate a random number using this function random 10. 10 is basic. This function basically chooses a number between 0 and 10, a random number between 0 and 10. Again, this random seed plays an important role in this program to truly generate random numbers over here. Now if the random number is equal to 7, I want to print out the number first. I'm going to say reached lucky number 7. The buzzer will beep on the board, and then I'm breaking the function. What happens is basically this break function will actually bring the code execution back to here. Okay, not to here, like we saw in the continue function, it brings it back to the for statement. In terms of break, basically we come out of this entire for loop. We just come out of this for loop, and since the loop function keeps repeating itself, I come back over here. Okay, and the system will wait for another button press. Now, and so if the random number selected is not 7, then I just print out the number, and I just show the number of iteration, and then I print out the random number, and then we repeat again. So I'm going to show this execution on the board, or sorry, I'm just going to show this for this particular example. I'm just going to show it on the serial monitor because the board display will not show much. Okay, so I've already programmed this sketch to my Arduino board, and I'm going to press a button on my Arduino board. Please see the serial monitor output over here. The button is pressed. Wow, so okay, on the 12th time my lucky number 7 is reached. So the random number selected was 7. So as you can see, now there is no further execution. The for loop was supposed to continue 20 times, but it stopped after executing or iterating through the loop 12 times or 13 times, right? So I'm going to press this again and see like it's truly random. So I'm just going to clear. Just remember that this one was found on the count number 12, which was actually the 13th time that the numbers were selected. So I'm executing again. If somebody kept, okay, so this time I reached this on the 8th time that the for loop iterated, and it stops after that. I'm going to show it one more time, and for this example I will just showing you the serial monitor output. not right. Okay, it goes. Okay, now it came here on the 15th time. Okay, thank you for watching this video.